Come here, you. Oh, my baby boy. Oh, my baby. Hey, who's my baby? Are you my baby? Yes, you're my baby boy. Say hi, Poots. Say hi. It's Pluto, guys. Poots, he's my little baby.
Hi guys, Babe Mitchie here. I want to talk about a really serious opinion-based piece here on what I feel is acceptable on YouTube and in public, and may help explain what I do. Now, it's an opinion, and it is most likely going to not everybody's going to agree with it. So take it with a grain of salt, but don't be salty. You got that? All right. So first of all, I do things, of course, on YouTube. I jump around and dance around in a diaper, okay? Here's the thing. I base this on a couple of different factors as to what I do, and we're also going to talk about what you shouldn't do. What I feel, as my opinion, is crossing the line. Technically speaking, in public, as long as you are covered, no genitalia, no butt crack showing, so to say, you are following the law. Basically, you can legally go out in your underwear in public. People in places like New York City are going around in like tight G-strings, like hugging everything, and it's quite awful. And the cops aren't basically taking these people in because, for indecent exposure, because they know the DA isn't going to prosecute. Now, context will take a role as well. If a person goes out in public and is touching themselves, bam, you automatically cross the line there. The bottom line is, if you can go out in public wearing just underwear and not get arrested, that sets the tone for how I base a lot of what I do. So, in my opinion, on YouTube, if you want to dance around in a diaper and do silly things in a diaper, okay, and make videos in a diaper, I don't see anything inherently wrong with that. Especially when you take into account, on YouTube, you see that thumbnail, you see what you know what you're getting into, okay? When you click that link and then you thumbs it down, which hurts, by the way. Oh, you hurt me. No, but it does a little bit. But at the same time, it's not that important. What's important is how I feel. That's the number one thing, of course, right? And how it makes others feel, how it can make others feel better about themselves and feel like, I'm not alone. I'm not just a wacko and a weirdo. Like, there's others like me. And that's kind of what I'm trying to portray. So what I'm saying is, when you're on YouTube, you're going to see that video, like Banditos, for example. It's a clickbait thumbnail. I mean, I'm not gonna argue about that. I've learned that clickbait's thumbnails are the way of the future. No, I'm just kidding. But the bottom line is, you see, oh, well, there's this guy staying there in a diaper, and it says diaper right in it. There's no secret. There's nothing hidden. Okay, you know what you're getting into. You're welcome to the weird, strange side of YouTube. But seriously, you know what you're getting into. It's already right there. If you didn't want to watch it, don't watch it. You can make that decision. I believe in you. So my point is, there's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion, as long as it's done well, as long as it's done for some sort of non-extremely sexual point. Okay. This unfortunately doesn't cross over to real life, in my opinion. There are a few occasions in which adult babies have, or diaper lovers or whatever, or just people, how about that, just people, have gone out wearing nothing but a diaper, and I'm not a fan. I wouldn't say that that's okay in real life, and again, this is my opinion. You're not going to get arrested for it, theoretically. You do run some risks on private property, but out in public, can you walk around in just a diaper and a shirt or whatever? You're covering your genitalia. Yes, you can do that. You can legally do that. Don't do that. Don't. But don't.
But don't. But don't.
You're forcing it upon them. Okay, so then this is the difference. See, on YouTube, like I said, you know what you're getting into. You see it. It's right there. It's like, yeah, this is going to be diapers. You know, if you don't like my YouTube channel, you know, there's going to be diapers. There won't always be diapers, but there are going to be diapers. And if you don't want that, then just stay away. You make that, it's easy. It's not forced upon you. In real life, I mean, you say you're walking down the street going down to the 7-Eleven or whatever, walking around in just a diaper, everybody around you is just going to be like, you're forcing this upon people, and this is not okay. This is, in my opinion, it's crossing a line. It's not cool. Don't do that.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
And there are some images of people that have done this. And the one that everybody knows about was the one that shows the guy in that at a con, and he has the headgear on. And I talked about it once, and I deleted the video very quickly because I felt embarrassed. And I'm just admitting it because I'm not a person to hide things. It was a really short thing. I deleted it right away because someone said that on a comment right away, oh, there's extenuating circumstances in this video. The person was kicked out of their room and didn't have time to put pants on or something. And I would guess that they would leave the mask on so that people don't know who they are. And, you know, I can't. How can you fault somebody for that? I get that. I don't quite understand how there's no time for pants. Just bring joking into this. If you are ever kicked out of your room for any reason, in my opinion, there's always time for pants. You know, like, I mean, seriously, I don't know the circumstances, and it sounds like it was, you know, understood and explained and accepted, blah, blah. And I didn't know all the details, and I still don't, but I can't, you know, attack a person for something like that. But I can honestly say that I wouldn't recommend doing something like that. I wouldn't recommend going out in public wearing a diaper. Okay, nothing, and like a, you know, one of those furry-ish, like, fetish masks. And being an adult baby liking diapers is definitely has a sexual side to it, and I'm not gonna say it doesn't. I mean, I can't say it doesn't. But for me personally, I don't take it that way. It's not really a sexual thing to me. Okay, it may be to a lot of other people. It's not to me. It's about feeling little. It's about regaining this childhood part of myself and feeling like a child again. Anyways, so that's why I feel that things are okay on YouTube versus real life. It's just a little bit of it's just different to me. Not the same. It's not the same scenario. Now, there are things that I see on YouTube and I totally disagree with. First of all, there's two main things that I try to one I completely stay away from, and one I'm very, very careful about. The two things are this. One is crotch shots. This is where the camera is just forced right up in the diaper, and all you're seeing is this diaper right in. I mean, the whole screen is taken up by diaper, okay? And it's like, look at that crotch. I mean, come on, guys, come on. This isn't porn tube or whatever. This is YouTube. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. I do it. There's this line. There's a line here, okay? And I'm like this with that line, okay? Some people are grabbing their crotches and like all that stuff, and it's bad. You shouldn't do that, okay? That's like way up here on the line, okay? It's up here. You crossed it. You went there, man. You went there. But I'm like right here at that line, okay? I'm walking it. I'm walking. I might be crossing it over, but I do a really quick crotch shot for whatever reason, because it's like, hey, look, there's the diaper. It's there, you know. And it's technically covering, like, it's something I do here and there, like if I'm dancing around or something. I feel like it's okay if done well, okay? Do I have to do it? Should you do it? Probably not, but I'm walking the line there, and I'm going to be on the fence about that, okay? And here's the one you should never, ever, 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 ever do on YouTube, okay? Don't be touching yourself. If you have a diaper on, don't go reaching down and go grabbing at it, okay? As soon as you do that, you've entered sexual. You went there. You hit sexual right there. You should be taken off YouTube. That's my opinion. It's different. There's a difference between touching it to, like, look at this here and this here. Check out the fit here, and then like pulling at something a little bit. That's different. That's totally different. You know what I mean? Like if you're describing something, showing something, explaining something, blah blah blah, with a diaper, that's okay. I don't have anything there. Who can argue? It's like science. It's like when they, you know, show how-to videos that are very graphic or something. You know, it's like science and stuff. Like it's technical stuff, and you're explaining something that has a purpose. Okay. When you're grabbing your crotch, there's really only one purpose to that, and it's sexual. And I don't think that YouTube should go to that purely sexual realm. And this isn't to say that you can't have sexuality. You know, like you can't have any kind of sexuality on YouTube at all. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying that you need to very, very cautious and thoughtful. Oh, that's perfect. You need to be very cautious and thoughtful about how you portray your sexuality on YouTube. It shouldn't be just like, here I am. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
So that's about it. That's what I want to talk about and hopefully explain myself a little bit and piss a lot of people off. Actually, I hope I didn't piss you guys off, but I wanted to explain like what I do and how I think about it, what my mindset is on the topic of diapers, public diapers on YouTube, and how I justify it, what my views are on it. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully some more videos coming in the future. Peace out.